morning. I'll just lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Mr. Bramble.
We got a whole lot of minutes here. I got the regular May 8th meeting and the rezoning meeting from May 8th and the special meeting on May 10th.
I reviewed these and they seem to be in order. I would make a motion to pass all 3 minutes. That's all right?
Yep, I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
And next I've got the payroll docket for May 9th for $1,369,580.62.
Any questions?
Motion to approve May 9th docket payroll.
I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Bramble.
And then we've got the regular claim docket for May 4th through the 10th for $1,481,058.56.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve the claim docket dated May 4th through May 10th for the amount of $1,481,058.56.
I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Okay. Minutes and claims. All right, Jimmy, you're up next again with this annual report.
Yeah, this is just the report we have to send in every year to Secretary of Education for the Congressional School Township Fund.
Commissioner Morris, any questions?
Commissioner Schweitzer, I will make a motion to approve the annual report from the Board of Commissioners prepared by the Auditor's Office.
I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. All right, agreement between owner and engineer for professional services. Larry, is this you? RQAW. Oh, yeah, gosh. It's for the RQAW for the design of the road at the new Vigo County, or the old Vigo County Jail. So Terry had a chance to look at this a couple weeks ago. We made a couple changes, and this is for them to get the design started on the roadway. So I'll make a motion to approve.
Excellent. Second.
All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Interlocal agreement. This is for a property down south. Terry, you want to touch on this a little bit?
This is for property down by south that I know that the commissioners have been looking at, but this is an agreement, actually an interlocal agreement between the redevelopment department, authorizing them to go ahead and purchase the property at this point.
Okay.
You want to get any details?
Well, it's up to you guys.
It's 2 parcels south of the Vigo County Security Center. I believe there's what, Commissioner Morris, 19 acres there, 20 acres?
Yes.
And the commissioners are looking to purchase that for the future of whatever might be, whether it's community corrections, juvenile center, anything related to the security center down there. So this is a process where county redevelopment can purchase the property and give it to the Vigo County commissioners.
Yep. And again, that's another one of those issues that a lot of research and things have gone into, and this is the way it's managed for the best efficiency for the Vigo County. I'd make a motion to approve.
Well, I was just gonna say, and this is an agreement that's been going back and forth with the attorney for the Department of Redevelopment, myself, so it's been well negotiated to get to this point.
Okay. I'll second that. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Okay, Gibson Services. Ricky, you want to touch on this one real quick? 12.5-ton heat pump for the annex.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Wasn't sure which one we were starting on here, so. We had, on rooftop 9 here at the annex, we had a compressor fail. I got a quote to replace that compressor. During that time, we did have issues with that unit running and heating and cooling at the same time. So just to change out the compressor was $7,685. And that's not including making repairs to what else is wrong with the board, causing it to run in cooling and the heat. So a whole new unit was $23,319.20. So I figured if something would happen, that the other compressor would go out, I mean, we'd be looking at over $15,000. So it'd probably be best just to change that unit out, considering its age. I know it's over 10 years old for sure, so.
How many of those units do we have?
I believe there's 5 on that side that are older. We just actually had, I think it's the one where the clinic we just had issues with. We just had issues with another one that had lost all the refrigerant in one of the compressors as well. So they're going to be looking for a leak and try to repair that in the meantime, since we've already got one that's in worse off condition than that one. So.
Any questions, Commissioner Morris?
Nope, we've gone over it several times, and I believe Mr. Hammond has negotiated a reasonable way to keep our buildings repaired. Make a motion to approve.
Second, all in favor by aye? Aye. All right, thanks, Ricky.
Thank
Might as
you.
well stay up there for just a
That's
second.
what I figured.
Next is the Evapar, the generator.
Okay.
We'll talk about that one.
All right. We're just requesting a signature for Sycamore to move forward with installing the new generator at the courthouse. That includes relocating the new 230 kW diesel generator to the courthouse property and the new pad for placement. A 693-gallon tank, which at full load would run 40.7 hours. The first full tank of diesel fuel. They would bore and intercept to the existing feed at the courthouse to the ATS. Replace the ATS at the courthouse that received damage from the lightning strike. Bore a new circuit to the west side of the courthouse for the fire pump, because we will be putting the fire pump on backup as well. And that's installing an additional ATS and controller for that fire pump. Moving the circuits for the boilers and the pumps at the courthouse to the emergency panel as well. That's so that in the wintertime, if we lose power, we at least be able to run the boilers and the pumps too. And let's see, I think that was it. And that totaled $320,850. Or, hold on, I'm sorry. I apologize, that's the wrong amount. That was $330,000. I apologize.
And what did we decide was getting paid for by the insurance, all of it?
I can explain that if you want me to. So they'll be sending out a check for $185,240.93. $69,368.75 was for a rental for the 40 weeks. So the first check basically for just the generator alone was $115,872.18. After the work is complete, there is a chance of receiving $192,510. That's if they see that everything was corrected properly, and we might receive that check. I don't know. I don't want to say for sure, but there's potential to receive that much extra. But that's after the work's done and they check everything out and they receive all the invoices. So, but they are already in the works of sending $115,872.18. We've already. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. We discussed that with John Wright a little bit. I'm just not, it's not guaranteed that we're going to receive that additional, as the way I take it.
Yeah, I think it's okay to move forward with this today, but I'd like for Terry to look at, probably meet with John, right, and have a conversation about that, so we're not in that maybe, or take a chance of getting a check, and hopefully we just know for sure we're gonna get that check.
Yeah,
That makes sense?
I
Yeah,
agree.
so. We appreciate this all started with what, lightning strike and the automatic transfer switch burning up and not
Yeah.
being able to get one in June of last year, yeah. So, been a process. I'll
Okay.
make a motion to approve this. Commissioner Schweitzer?
Okay, I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We kind of jumped around there for real quick, so Ricky, go ahead and touch on this, the Argus agreement, or the BNS,
Oh,
and then
Yeah.
we'll move on to the other generator.
that contract is just up for renewal. That's, they take care of changing all the filters down at the new jail 6 times a year. We have the energy wells that are in the air handler units. They do those 2 times a year. Cleaning the condenser coils on the rooftop units twice a year. And basically all the filters throughout the facility. They check the belts on all the units, grease the pumps, and they test all the backflows for the domestic water once a year. And that we're just continuing that. I'm asking to continue that contract with them.
Okay. Any questions?
No questions. Make a motion to approve the agreement with BNS to continue preventive maintenance and filter changeouts.
I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and then finally, Ricky, last one, the small 230 kW generator at the courthouse right now.
The rental?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's just to continue to keep the 86 kW generator for a backup power during the time we're installing the new generator.
Okay. And the insurance has covered that.
They're sending out a check with Mark. I believe Mark and Mike just signed the proof of loss last week with the insurance company, so we're just waiting to receive the check in the mail.
Okay. Go ahead.
Motion to approve the rental agreement for the generator.
Okay, I'll second. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, Ricky, thank you. That was a lot.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Then, for those that don't know, Ricky comes and meets with us every Monday morning at 9 and goes over all those things, so we're thankful for him taking the initiative to do all that stuff too, so that's great. That's it for the business today. Any comments from the public? Any comments from commissioners or other elected officials? Commissioner Morris, do you have anything?
No? No, I'm good.
Okay.
A lot of work. Really seriously, a lot of work's gone into all these items that we just passed and a lot of discussion back and forth, negotiations, so thanks for everybody involved in it.
Stay in recess till next Tuesday. Thank you.